Hey guys, Philly here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing and showcasing the Mecha outfit in Dragon Blox. So, this Mecha outfit is the newest stuff to be added to the game. It is a 0.1% drop chance, which means it's just as rare as Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. So, well, it's not particularly easy to get, but this is what the set actually looks like. It looks absolutely phenomenal. As you can see, I'm just going to do a little scan around it. It's really cool. I do like the look of this set big time. Is absolutely amazing, but we need to talk about a couple things when it comes to the set. Now, is it overpowered? Yes, absolutely. So, if we go across my inventory here and we look into the stats of this, the actual stats itself, as you can see here, it only gives you, I think it's, the helmet gives you 5,000 health, the top gives you 10,500 health, and the pants also gives you 10,500 health. But that is not what makes it overpowered. The overpowered part of this set is what comes from the set bonus. So, if you are wearing more than one piece of this armor, you gain what is known as a set bonus. What does the set bonus do exactly? Well, we can see what it does in the inventory. So, the helmet, right? If I have this and the, let's say, top on, I get the first set bonus, the 2 set bonus. So if I'm wearing these 2 items, I get the health bonus from both of them, of course, but I also gain 30% crit damage just for, like, no reason, just because I have 2 pieces of it on, right? Which is absolutely insane. 30% crit damage is a lot, and just to get that for having 2 pieces of armor on is really overpowered. But the overpowered part of this doesn't just come from the 2 set bonus, it comes from the 3 set bonus. If you are wearing all of this armor, all 3 pieces, which is extremely hard to do because it is quite rare, right? You gain the 3 set bonus, which is you gain a bunch of defense penetration and a bunch of energy penetration. So if you don't know what those do, it just means when someone has like a defense, if I was to go across my inventory here and see how I have like physical defense and energy defense, if someone was to have that, like the Mecha Soldier does, then it means I'll be able to burn through it easier, right? It means I'll be able to do more damage to them. But those 2 stats, they're okay. But what comes as the most overpowered part is the skill cooldown 20%. So, as your example, if I was to go across into my inventory and look at Ultra Ego's skill cooldown, you can see the buff duration lasts 60 seconds and the cooldown is 180 seconds. So, now that I've got all 3 pieces on, if I was to go across and use Ultra Ego, for example here, and I was to go across and hurry up and use it, thank you. You can see here down below, this is not 180 seconds as stated in the actual like information about the form, because of that skill cooldown. So, once again, I'll show you again another thing to show. So if I was to go across to Tri-Beam, you can see here the skill cooldown is 17 seconds, right, at max level. So if I was to go and use a Tri-Beam now, right, wait for it to end, and then it will pop down my cooldowns, it is only 13 seconds instead of 17 seconds. This is really overpowered. It means you can just spam abilities out way quicker. And this is for every single thing that has a cooldown to it. It works for your dash, it works for your teleporting. It's super good. It makes it very overpowered. Alright, let's talk a little bit how you actually get this, well, this armor. How do you get it? Alrighty guys, in order to actually get this armor, you need to defeat the Mecha Soldier. Now the Mecha Soldier is pretty difficult to beat, but I do have a video on how to beat it in under a minute. But you do need to have some decent levels behind you and some decent rebirths, should I say, some items as well. As you can see, this guy is fighting the Mecha Soldier right now. That's what it looks like. It looks kind of goofy from this distance because it's not loading in properly. But you come over here. This is where it spawns in the main world. It's right next to Broly. As you can see, Broly is like literally right over there. All you have to do is come up here and just stand on the plate and it will load you in. It's very simple. It's just like the Great Droid from the Droid Planet. Super easy. But when you beat the boss, what will happen, it will drop a bunch of chests, and the big chest in the middle is what you have a chance to get it from. So, don't worry about the other chests because they don't really matter as much, but the big chest in the middle, that's the most important one. Now, as for drop chance on this thing, if you go across the inventory once again, you can see how it sort of has this pink-white outline. That is what is known as a mythical drop. Unfortunately, this is a 0.1% drop rate item, meaning it is extremely rare. In simple terms, it just means that you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of actually getting this. So, luck events are going to be your best bet because this is extremely hard to get. But, let's get into how I feel about it. Is it actually worth the grind for it? Now, is this item actually worth going and getting? Is it better? Is it so much better than an Elmano that you need to go and grab it? Well, in my opinion, yeah, it is. Elmano is good, don't get me wrong. Elmano will carry you through the game, and if you don't get this whole set, you're not at a massive loss. But I would definitely recommend getting and using this set if you're capable of getting it. Now, obviously, it being very rare is very hard to do, and because it only comes out of one chest, the problem is you might get duplicate sets, which is very annoying, but because of that, I think a lot of people are willing to trade different parts of the set for another piece. For example, I've already seen people trading the top for the helmet, because someone might have gotten a duplicate helmet, or a duplicate top, or something like that. As if you go to my inventory, I already have 3 of the chest pieces. If I go across to unequip this one, as you can see, I already have 3 of these. So obviously I got the whole set. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about it. But if I wanted to, and I wasn't able to get the pants or the helmet, I could have traded one of those tops for an exchange piece. Just like that. Really simple. They all have the same drop chance. They're all worth about the same anyway. But I would definitely highly recommend doing that if you do get duplicate pieces. Now, is it worth all the actual grinding to go and getting this outfit? Because it is excruciating to get a 0.1% item. I got lucky enough to get it on stream just about an hour ago, which was super good, but I'm very lucky apparently when it comes to this sort of thing. So, yeah, but I would say it definitely is. If you're able to like put the time in and actually get this, it might take months to get the full set, but if you're capable of doing it, it is definitely worth it because it's night and day difference between Elmano and this. I know a lot of people still think that Elmano is better. I don't know how you could possibly think that with all the set bonuses that it gives you, and just all the damage and health and extra health you get. It's way, way, way better than Elmano. You do lose a little bit of damage, but you gain so much crit damage, it doesn't even matter. It makes up for it hugely, and the health is super, super useful against not only this raid boss, but against other bosses too. It's super great. Pretty much makes you invincible when wearing this set of armor if you're using your technique as well. Anyway guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I definitely recommend going and getting this item. It's very rare, but I wish you luck. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.